guys, I hope you're having a great day and welcome to my channel, or welcome back. My name is Tina. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing our master bedroom makeover. I've made several changes to that space, definitely on a budget, and I'm loving how it's turning out. There are still a couple of things that I'm looking for to either add to or change out, and I will share that later on in the video. But without further ado, let's get started. A look at the before of our master bedroom. Not a huge space by any means, probably about standard, but there is a lot of furniture pieces in here, so that probably makes it feel smaller than it really is. But it started out with light gray walls except for the wall behind the bed, and that is a very dark gray, which I actually really like that color. But what got the ball rolling for this space was I needed somewhere for my sideboard to go because of rearranging the living room space, and I thought it would work right here underneath our TV, so I had to lower our TV down. And I did live with this for a little while because I just wasn't sure I was going to like it in this space. I considered just putting it in the garage, but I was really hoping to find it somewhere that it would work, and I'm really liking it now. It's actually very functional. I have my printer inside there, some office supplies, camera equipment, that sort of thing, and I'm actually really liking it. So then I decided I wanted to paint the room and proceeded to pick a paint color. I had it narrowed down to 2 different colors. I asked my husband which one he liked. He picked my second choice, and so I just went with that, and I am so happy that I did. And then another thing that I changed out was my desk. I did not intend on putting this desk in here. I actually purchased it for the craft room, but I really liked it in this space, so this is where it ended up. Really like this riser that I purchased off of Amazon. It just gives my desk so much more space to work with, and it lifts my monitor up, which I really like as well. And something else that I ended up changing, because my computer is in front of 2 bright windows now, are the blinds. I had light filtering blinds, which is the brighter ones on the right, and I switched to the darkening style. I may still have to get some blackout curtains, but for right now it is definitely helping. So I had my new paint color up on 3 of the walls, and I actually left the dark gray wall for a little while trying to decide if I wanted to keep it or not, and ultimately I decided to go ahead and paint that wall as well. And what a difference. It has really brightened up this room, and I'm really loving this new color. At first I wasn't really sure and thought maybe I was going to end up painting over it with something else, but I'm actually really happy with it now. The mirrors blended in a little bit too much, I felt like, and so I actually painted one of them black, but I did not really like that, and so I lived with it for a while and decided I would just wait till I got my new bedding in, because I'm changing that out, and see what I thought of the black mirrors then. And I only painted one of them because I just wasn't sure. So here is the new bedding that I purchased. I actually purchased 2 different sets from 2 different stores, and I love how they look together and how they look with this new wall color. The mirror, however, I did not like at all, and so I went ahead, painted it the wall color. That was a little too matchy, so I used white paint, added a little bit of the wall color, and painted both mirrors that color, kind of a cream color, and I love how they look now. And I really thought I was going to end up having to buy new throw pillows for this bedding, but I actually really like the gray ones with this set. And because I have that gray bench at the end of the bed, I think they just work. And I think it just pulls a little bit of that gray color without being too much. And I just think it's a really soft look, and it adds a lot of texture. And I'm just really happy with how all of this came together. And then on this side of the room, I moved my dresser to this corner, and I'm really liking how that looks. And then I put my sideboard right here under our TV. Our TV used to be much higher and my dresser was under it, and I wanted somewhere to put my sideboard. I really didn't want to put it in the garage, although that was an option. I did consider that and just having less stuff in here, but I really wanted to keep it in the house if I could find a spot that would work. And I thought it would maybe work as a TV stand, and working out really nicely because I have my printer down here, some office supplies, and I'm actually really liking it. It's been really functional and I'm having fun at decorating it. So for right now, it's working out. So I didn't actually put very many things back up on the walls. The 2 mirrors by our nightstands, and then these 3 items over here. Technically it's 4, but I put 2 tobacco baskets and then a placemat. Yes, it's just a jute placemat from the kitchen section, and then my boho wreath that I made using rope and a wreath from Dollar Tree. And I'll link that video here or down below in the description if you'd like to check that out. But I really like how those look. And then I just have a few little things on my dresser. And then over on the sideboard, I have a few extra decorative things going on. Then in the corner I have this, I believe it was called a cherry blossom tree, and it lights up and it just gives off a really nice glow. And I actually bought it last year around the holiday times, and I just thought it was so much fun and so pretty, and I just like having that little bit of light. I do not keep it on very often, but once in a while it's fun, and I just needed something in this corner and it works. I've thought about changing it out, buying a faux olive tree or something like that, but for right now I really like this tree, and I just have it lifted up inside this little vintage tray that I found at a consignment store. It actually fits perfectly in there, and I think it's really pretty. I've definitely thought about looking for some fall picks or stems that I could incorporate into the tree to dress it up for fall. And I did dress it up last year for Christmas. I added some ornaments and different things to it, and it was really pretty then. I don't want to do anything permanent to it, so I don't want to actually glue anything to it, but there are a lot of different ways I could incorporate things into it to dress it up for the season and still be able to change it out. And yes, here is my desk or my workspace, and I bought this desk at Wayfair not very long ago. I actually bought it for the craft room. I had a different desk in here, and so I just ordered a small one for the craft room. And when I got it, I thought it might work perfect in here and free up even more space in our bedroom. And that's where it ended up. Another thing that I did was change out the mini blinds for room darkening ones. They're not actually blackout ones. As you can see, they still let light in, but they definitely work a lot better than the ones that were in here before. And since my computer is in front of some very bright windows, I needed something that would block the light just a little bit better. And I may still end up getting some blackout curtains. I was trying to avoid that with these blinds, but I may still have to get some. So a couple of things that I'm still looking for the room. I would like to change out these lamps, and I have found a few that I do like, but they're on the pricey side, and so I'm just going to keep looking for now, keep those saved in the back of my mind. But I'm going to check out like Marshall's, TJ Maxx, Home Goods, those kind of places, and maybe look on Amazon, see what I can find there. But for right now, these are just going to work until I figure out what I want to replace them with. And then another item is maybe something to go above the bed, maybe a piece of landscape art or something like that. I haven't decided yet, but I'm on the lookout for something that I think would work right there, because I feel like that's pretty blank, although I do actually like the very minimal and simple look. So as far as bedding goes, I knew I wanted kind of a rust color as my accent color, and the first set that I came across that I really liked, I felt like was just way too pricey, and so I kept searching and I ended up finding this set at Kohl's, and it was less than half the price of the first one. And so I went with it. It is actually called Mocha, and it's not exactly a rust color. I would say it definitely leans more brown, but I'm really happy with it. And then the second set that I actually purchased off of Wayfair, and it's a really pretty cream color, very soft, different textures, and I just think they look great together. And then on this side of the room, I just have my full-length mirror. That's the only thing hanging on the wall. And then I have a couple of concrete candle holders that I just put some pumpkins on to add a touch of fall. And then I still have my long gray bench at the end of the bed, and then I just put a blanket on it and another one of those pillows that match the one on the bed. And then there's the door to our master bathroom, and I do have a makeover going on in that space. That's why the door is shut. It has changed a lot, and I'm going to be showing a lot more of the process in that space. This space, I really just jumped in and got some things done. I didn't really film painting the walls and all of that sort of thing. I just kind of went from the before to the after. And I am just so happy with how this space turned out, and definitely was done on a budget, changing the paint, changing the bedding, just a few things here and there, and what a difference it has made. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, like, comment to let me know. I would really appreciate it, and it helps my channel out. I hope you have a wonderful, blessed day, and thanks for watching.